welcome back to Sanchez VB for another episode of Mind Games. You know the drill. And yes, it's about the drills, the team drills you can do in defense to work on those. So I will get started. And the drill number one, and that is the wrong file. Interesting. 1 second. There was a bug with so I will show this for now. There was a bug with OBS, so let me get the right file, because it was the right file open, and yet OBS displayed the other one. And so let's go, and here we have, it should be popping up anytime. There we go. All right, just need to resize the window, but bear with me, and we're almost there. Okay, we can zoom in. All right, we are in business, and thank you for bearing with me. So let's see, the first drill is simply mixing and matching the calls 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course the offense has no idea. The defense will mix and match 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, randomized, and they will need those. They will need these reps just to understand what's happening. We probably could flip-flop the hitters at some point because we don't want to get into one pattern. So it's okay if we have a few different hitters. It can be the same setter, it doesn't have to be. But at least if you only have two more, then the two should flip-flop at some point. So it's really about doing reps. So maybe we do 10 of each goal. So out of 40 hits, we can do about 10 of each. So that's really that is really to get in sync with your partner and start to gel and understand the partner's timing tendencies. Okay, so the only success criteria is whether there was a bluff or not. That in the end the team is covering what it was supposed to. So if there was a one block, then we end up into something like this. Of course, if the reader, the defender gets a read, as long as he at least at some point was going to go to his spot, but then gets a read, that's good. And you can play it out. But don't get beat by, if the call was 1, don't get beat by ending the point like this. That would be a failure. Okay, next drill. We have delayed, I call delayed follow suit. So essentially that is when the defender is going to get a bluff going. So let's say we have a 2 block and the defender is here, and very late he will go cover the line, and that sequence is meant to get the roll shots, not the hard driven balls, because you are still standing into the hitter's cross very late in the game, very late in the point, in the set, in the execution. So don't if somehow the hitter is so good he's capable of hitting the line really hard, that's not what that play was engineered for, and you need to be okay with that. So I guess, right, so that would be the play. And whether it's a two block or a four block, that is a gamble you're willing to accept. So in this case, the drill is to have the hitter doing roll shots only. So the blocker has to block and the hitter has to roll shot, line or cut. And it's up to the defender to get it. So by default he should get to his spot, but if he gets a read, if his spot was line but then the attacker goes cut, well then yeah, you go defend the ball. You know it's a roll shot, you try to get a cue. If you don't get a cue, you do what you're supposed to, and that is the play. The success criterion is going to be a judgment call, and if you need me to make that judgment, let me know. The point here is to, I mean, as usual, but especially here, to minimize the attacking team's I guess coverage. So if we are to block the cross and of course dig the line, power hit go. Okay, we're supposed to do this. Okay, and somehow, where are my reference lines? Somehow the hitter is capable of doing this. Well, good for him. That's in this case the more difficult play. Now if that is what we're doing and he sends a roll shot here and we are nowhere near the ball, well, that was a fail, because you're supposed, if you force him to that line shot, then you're supposed to be very close to that ball. So in this case you might need a judgment call, and it does take an experienced eye to make that judgment of, okay, you guys did a good job, you blocked, you covered a lot, you forced him to a harder play and he made the harder play. Or he didn't. Okay, of course, if you get the dig, that's a win. But the dig or the block isn't the only thing here. Okay, drill 3, break from the call. So in this case, there is no call. No call. The block blocks whatever he wants, so the defender doesn't know. So all the defender and the blocker, all they do is to get a read on what's happening and do their best to defend, to either get a block or redirect or push it to a free ball. That's for the blocker, or even peel if the hitter can't hit, and the defender to factor everything in and be in the best position. Again, not knowing what the blocker is going to do. That is when you take out the predetermined coverage and you let yourself get a read on the set, the approach, what is the blocker doing or taking away, and then what is left and where should you be based on all of that. So of course the success is a block or a dig, and even touching a ball is at least a wash. Okay, next drill. So this I need to remove this because I don't think it's true anymore. We want to work on the frustrating cue. So when we think the opponent is so frustrated, they just want to unleash the next one. So in this case, well, okay, I wrote that down. So if there is video footage of your opponent, of course you go watch that. But that doesn't just have to be for this drill. But more importantly, so the hitter can do anything except hit hard on the line. He can hit cross, and he can do any shot. He just can't hit the line. And we want to do a 4-block, and it's okay that the hitter knows, because he cannot hit the line, at least hard. He can have a roll shot on the line, and that is where our defender can shine. And if the attacker wants to go cut, well, that's probably for the blocker at this point. You know, hold, peel to that cut shot. But he just cannot hit the line down. He can do anything else. If he thinks the defender isn't going to make it in time for the line, then so be it. But that is the play. That is what we're doing, a 4-block. Okay, success criteria. Yeah, I said criteria. Okay, so the blocker needs to show line until the last moment. If not, then that's a fail. I don't care what happens next. And then of course we want a dig or block. Okay, next drill. I think the other video we already went into the geometry of that. Oh, and I was in the wrong view. It's a little easier now. But you guys can work on your site now, thanks to me. So anyway, we have a short serve, and let's see, I will put that zone back on. We are essentially, so especially if we have a short serve on the left, we're essentially trying to deny that zone. It may not happen every time if the pass is exceptional. And maybe in the drill we randomly serve deep here or there so that the other team can't just like cheat. And maybe even if they get aced, at least on a serve that's not short, then they do push-ups or something. We can add things like that. And then we work out of that. And of course the first success is the ball. Essentially we've manufactured something that to prevent the ball from going in that part of the court. That is the first success. And then of course that would be partial success. That would be partial. And then partial. Let me go back to my editor so you can see what I'm typing. And full will be ball. Oh, and I don't need ball is blocked or dug. Oh, and I still don't need that. Point is 1. And as you can see, I'm a master of MS Word. Boom. Okay. Same page. Okay, what do we have next? edge. Okay, so now um, we want to bait. We want to bait the offense to do something. We want to position ourselves, and let me go back to my app. We want to position ourselves in a way that's going to lure the setter to go onto somewhere away from you that he thinks is away from you, but you're ready to dive in. Okay, where was I? The yeah, so that is the point here. We want to bait the setter to go um, into a zone that you're seemingly not guarding. Um, and then, so that's the flavor, first flavor. And the other one, flavor two, you want to, so no setter, no sneaky setter attack here. You want to start the point, let's say somewhere there. Regardless of the block, you're going to mix and match. You will start the point over there. Let's say in a zone either on either side. But then um, um, and also the hitter needs to hit a roll shot. And the thing is, are you bluffing or are you double bluffing? Are you going to run down the court because you psyched him and he's like, of course I'm gonna put it away from you? Or are you going to do a hitch and come back and a double bluff, and or you just never move? He has to do a roll shot. You have to block, you blocker, and you have to start from here. We can do the same on the other side, but like you can really start like that. That actually is easier for him because the line shot is lands faster than the cross shot typically. So you have less time. Um, but um, but yeah, this is the drill where you need to mix and match, and of course the success is if you get a dig, a playable dig. Okay, so this was my list. I think, yes, that is my list. Of course, we can come up with others. Feel free to add more or comments, or let me know if you have some good ideas to for additional or for adjusting these. And thanks for donating, subscribing, listening, and don't forget to play beach volleyball as a chess game. Thank you.